All right, welcome everyone. I just want to say you're never too old to learn to solo on guitar. Maybe you never took lessons, but just learned a couple chords and maybe the pentatonic scale and are trying to put this stuff together. Today I want to show you the connection between the simple chords and the notes that surround the chords and the scales that are right within that area. We're just going to use the C chord and the F chord. C chord, F chord, C chord, F chord, C chord, F chord. Okay, we're really going to stick to home base here. This C note obviously is in the C chord, but it's also a strong chord tone in the F. So you can really, home base here is C. C note here, here. All over the neck, what I'm simply going to target is the C note. All right, so again, we're starting with a simple C chord here, an F, but really targeting this C note. C note here. This is in the major pentatonic. Same notes as the A minor pentatonic, but we're targeting the C note here. Really, I'm not even thinking of any of that, really just targeting this C note through here. F. Play the F chord and then walk down this. See how those notes and the small licks that you might already know, but they really can pivot just off this one note here, this C note. Now if you want this to sound a little more bluesy, this is the C chord here and the F chord. Very simple. It is that simple, really pivoting off the minor pentatonic here also. But still, I'm always thinking of this home bass here, target note, C. Piece of the C chord here. Here's the C chord, the triad of it. C note, E note, G note. Just simple double stops. This would be F note to the A note here. Really bluesy. So when you're sitting around practicing, just grab your guitar, play just a one chord even if you want, but we're just doing a 2-chord vamp here, the C and the F. Really stick to home bass with the C note here. C. Piece of the F chord right here. Knowing these chords all over the neck is really good, but if you're just starting, stay in this one position. Sliding up to the C chord here. Guitar players use pieces of chords all the time in their solo. So just knowing your pivot point, piece of the C chord here. F chord, and just a piece of the F chord here is always pivoting off of this C note here. So important. So looking at the target notes here. Now the F. A note, C note, F note. Just a small triad of the F chord in the middle of the neck here. You might know a bar chord here, or a bar chord here, or a piece of the F here, but this is always good to be in between that. Because you can really pivot off this C note here. Just walking right up to the next target note. Walking down the pentatonic, but still really looking at this pivot point with this C note. Just putting just a couple of these elements into your playing can just change the way you think and really just have a lot more fun with this instrument. All right, thanks so much for stopping by today. I really hope you got something from this lesson. This is a simple concept, but early on I really had trouble connecting the chords with playing a small piece of the chord or a solo. So much fun to play like that because everything is connected. You're not separating your solo from the chords. You still have the feeling and the ring of the chord in your playing and also in your mind as you're playing these notes. So thanks again, and we will see you on the next one.